Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Sanju Vaidya. I did my PhD from Purdue University in mathematics, and I'm teaching here in Math and CS department. A few years ago, a great thing happened. My friend Geeta Surendran, she's from chemistry department. She came to me and she said, "Hey Sanju, we should do some project together." So then we said, oh, I teach math, you teach chemistry, let's start something, so we started discussing and going online, and then we found a great area, chemical graph theory. So graph theory is a part of discrete mathematics. We teach basics of it in our discrete math course. Graph theory has a lot of applications. So it's a very simple-minded concept. A graph has points, so they could be the towns, and then the edges are how you go from one town to the other, or they could be computers and how they are connected. So that could represent a computer network. But in molecular graph, in chemical graph theory, we have the atoms correspond to uh, the vertices, and the bonds between them, they are the edges. So that way we get a molecular graph. And in 1947, Harry Weiner, he introduced a number, it's called Weiner index, and he correlated those with some certain chemical compounds, alkanes, like butane. And that was a big breakthrough because he associated these numbers with the boiling points. So that's why we don't have to do everything in the lab. You could analyze these graphs of various chemical compounds and define different molecular descriptors or topological indices. So these are very useful in finding mathematical models uh, to analyze the properties and structures of these various chemical compounds. So this is very rich. The biggest question is how to find the formulas and the bounds of these various topological indices, because of Harry Weiner, many mathematicians and scientists, they were involved and they inspired, and they there are now more than 100 topological indices. So the biggest question is how to find the formulas and bounds for these topological indices. And that's what exactly I'm doing in this project. I focused on some uh, indices, hyperwiner index, TSZ index, Harari index, and found out the bounds, the upper bound and the lower bound for various classes of graphs. And they are sharp, so they're attained by some graphs. And this area has a lot of practical applications, and it's very useful in drug design, and it saves a lot of costs. And it's very fascinating. Thank you.